What's up, money growers? So back here with another video talking about Navy Federal Credit Union. And today I want to talk about their Go Rewards credit card that they have to offer. This is a very popular one with a lot of people because, hey, you know what? They like getting rewards, right? And Navy Federal is obviously the biggest credit union there is and arguably the most popular one as well. Although there are some others that give good options, but Navy Federal's the big dog to say the least. So let's jump into this. Go ahead and give this video a like because we're going to cover this from top to bottom. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know in a short time span about this Go Rewards card so you can decide if you want to apply. Now, looking at the benefits of this card, you earn 10,000 bonus points, which you can cash in for $100 if you like, when you spend just $1,000. That's it, just $1,000 within 90 days of opening the account. Now, you can also use those points on things like travel or shopping in the Navy Federal Credit Union portal. I did a whole separate video showing you how to redeem your Navy Federal Credit Union points, or you can just get the $100 cash value. It's up to you. Now, the intro APR on this is 1.99% for balance transfers for the first 6 months. So really low interest rate if you're looking to do a balance transfer when you get this card. After that, it becomes a variable APR between 8.99 and 18%, and this deal does expire on November 1st, 2021. They do change this one a little bit from the previous one. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it has changed a little bit. So after November 1st, 2021, this deal is likely to change to something else. Probably similar, but again, it could be a little better, could be a little worse. Benefits continue. This is a cool one with the Go Rewards card. So people like this for their everyday spending because they can get 3 times the points at restaurants, 2 times the points on gas, and you get 1 point on everything else. So 1 point on everything else is pretty common with lots of cards, but the 2 points on gas and the triple points at restaurants are one of the things that really helps people like this card and make them want to go ahead and apply for it. Now, continuing with the benefits, there's no rewards limit on this card, which is cool. You can start redeeming rewards as soon as you earn them. These rewards do not expire while the account is open. And points can be redeemed for cash, for travel, for gift cards, merchandise. Again, you go on Navy Federal Credit Union's portal, which I showed in another video. You can use your points there however you like. You also get cell phone protection, and you get a collision damage waiver, excuse me, on that one. So these are some of the additional benefits you get. Then important points to remember with Navy Federal Credit Union is that, this is from everybody I've talked to, with the exception of one rep, I'll tell you in just a moment. But this is what one rep told me. He says it's going to be a hard pull from TransUnion about 90% of the time. About 10% of the time, it's going to be Equifax. So cool, they don't use Experian because so many other places use Experian. So it's nice that they really are. It's not likely for them to use Experian. I did have one rep tell me, though, that it's typically 50-50, TransUnion or Equifax. But most of the people I've talked to and most of the other people that I've seen, content I've seen, says it's probably going to be TransUnion. Now, the maximum limit on this card is $50,000. So that is the same maximum limit on all of their cards with the exception of the Flagship, because the Flagship goes up to $80,000. So you can work your way all the way up to a $50,000 limit on this card, which will be great for your utilization. So for those of you that are trying to fix your utilization, that can be huge for you. And then if you get approved after going through the application process, so you go ahead and apply, and let's say you get approved, 7 to 10 business days, they will mail you the card. You're going to get the card in the mail in that week and a half time frame. And then, if you're not sure if you're going to qualify for this, you can go on the website. You can do a pre-qualification tool. It's real quick. It's real short. And you're just going to go in there. You're going to state your income and, give them a little bit of other info. And they're going to tell you which credit cards you pre-qualify for. And then from there, you can apply, and a good chance you'll get approved. Now, credit limit increases. This is some information that I've gotten. I've talked to several different reps there. The numbers on this seem to have changed a little bit because, things do change with these credit unions and banks. They can change policy anytime they want. But I'd rather give you this number and, under promise than over promise. So we're going to go through this, but I'll still break it down for you, the differences I've heard recently. Now, with a credit limit increase, Navy Federal Credit Union automatically reviews your card for a credit limit increase after your first year. This is what I'd been told initially, but more recently, a rep told me it's actually after the first 6 months. So It could be 6 months, but it could also be a year. Again, things do change. It's always a cat and mouse game, right? So whether it's 6 months or this 13 months we're about to read, it's going to be the same process. So after that 13th month mark, Navy Federal Credit Union will review your card and increase your limit based on your info. Your info meaning the things that you would typically expect, right? Your utilization rate. Make sure you're not spending, 60, 70, 80% of what you have on the card every single month. Making on-time payments. All those kinds of things that, banks and credit unions and credit card issuers typically want to see of someone when they give them a credit card to use. Now, when they do review your card on their own, when Navy Federal does it on their own, whether it's 6 months or 13 months, that's going to be a soft inquiry. So whether you get approved for a credit limit increase or not, approval or denied for it, it's going to be a soft inquiry no matter what. You do not have to worry about it hurting your credit score at all. Now, if you make the request before that 13 months or the 6 months, I had been told it's going to be a hard inquiry. However, there's definitely people who tell you, say, if you wait that 91 days, then you can apply either online or through the app, and it will not be a hard inquiry. It'll be a soft inquiry. And I've heard of other people saying similar things where they apply even before the 91 days for a credit limit increase, before the 3 billing cycles Navy Federal typically likes, and it winds up being a soft pull. Reps I talked to had said no, it's going to be a hard pull if you call in and request it over the phone. But I had one rep who was pretty cool, and he was like, listen, he goes, your request over the phone might be soft pull, might be hard pull. He goes, we don't know, because it could be an automatic approval, which is great because there's no hard inquiry on that. Quite a few people online will tell you that if you do go through the app or through the website, it's going to be a soft pull. So those are the data points. That's the experience people have had, and that's what they're sharing. So again, always kind of a cat and mouse game when it comes to these things. Now, if you don't qualify for the increase when they review you on their own after 6 months or 13 months, then they will look to automatically increase for you every single month after that, which is pretty nice and pretty generous of them. One of the many reasons why people love Navy Federal is because they do things like that for you. Now, Navy Federal will review every 180 days. It's a soft inquiry because they're doing it after that 13th month or 6 months, and raise your limit if you qualify. Again, this rep who gave me this info said if you request before 180 days, it's going to be a hard inquiry. However, there's no shortage of people online saying, yeah, that's not the case. So you can do a little bit of research, see what the most recent experience is, because remember, these credit unions, they can change their policy anytime they want. Next, credit limit increases. This is the message I got from Navy Federal saying you may apply for an increase to this credit limit at any time. However, Navy Federal typically requires a new account to be open at least 3 months before approving an increase to its credit limit. This generally seems to be true. I've only known of one person on the channel here who said that they did apply for an increase before the 91 days and got it. And I think it was a soft pull, but I'm not exactly positive. So this 91-3 rule you'll see is where people apply for a credit limit increase after 3 billing cycles or 91 days. At that point, for most people, they like to wait that time because you're pretty much free and clear to go ahead and apply. Again, rumor has if you do it online or with the app, it's going to just be a soft pull. So really, you're looking about 4 times a year. You could just keep applying, once every quarter for a credit limit increase on your card. And if it works out, going well for you, then it could be a soft pull every single time. Now, if you apply before the 91 days or the 3 billing cycles, it's likely you get denied the credit limit increase. But like I said, I've had one person say that they were able to get approved for it. Now, keep in mind with Navy Federal, you can only have 3 personal credit cards with them. All of them have no balance transfer fees, no foreign transaction fees, no cash advance fees, and only one has an annual fee, and that is the Flagship card. That's the one that goes up to $80,000 credit limit, and the fee is only $49. So it's really not going to break the bank for most people, especially with the amount of benefits you get with that, especially if you travel. But this Go Rewards card is a good one for people who just want to get rewards throughout the day, and collect points and that kind of thing. And lastly, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This channel is growing. It is going great. I enjoy helping you guys with credit, with finance, with all this kind of stuff, and helping people out and improve their financial situation. So if you feel that I earned your subscription to this video today, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'll be happy to have you here. I appreciate you watching and being so awesome. That is going to be it for this video. I will see you again soon.